Okay, brand new one for us. This was out in Huntley. This one's called The Keep. What did you think, Laura?
Well, we've never been to this one, so it was the first time for us. They had some good things in it. First of all, there was like a Jason slash Freddy. He had the hockey mask like Jason, but he had Freddy claws, and I noticed that, which is pretty cool. They had some cool animatronic things in the haunt. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't, for the price, it wasn't very long. I mean, it was $15 to get in, and it was what? How long?
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes or so, so there wasn't a lot of bang for the buck there. All in all, with the Keep, I feel it has a lot of potential if it comes back next year. I think they can do a lot. There were some good props in there, but for the price, it wasn't very long, so I have to give it a 2.5 chainsaws. But like I said, it does have a lot of potential. I'm looking forward if they do it next year. If they make it a little longer, I think it's gonna, it could turn out to be a great haunt. It has a lot of potential.
Okay, The Keep, I have to say, it wasn't very elaborate. Most of the sets were very, very basic, and the walls were just basically flats covered with black plastic garbage bags. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, because we've been to other haunts. Antioch Asylum in its first year, for example, was like that. But it had some good old-fashioned type scares in there. And there were some funny things in The Keep. Some of the characters were funny, tongue-in-cheek. You could tell they were trying to pop out and scare you, but at the same time they weren't taking it entirely seriously, which was kind of funny. Great animatronics in certain areas, like a giant pig's head. We've never seen that anywhere. This giant pig's head came out from underneath
Yeah, I like that.
where a guy was. There was a Yeti in a cage, giant
That was
Yeti.
good.
There was some guy in this big costume, made him look like a, I don't know, giant tree stump, and he had a mouth and he talked like this. And then there was a sort of a female character, a female voiced character with big claws and a big head, tall, came out of the wall.
I like
at you.
that too, yeah.
And at the very end, there was this giant lobster or crab. Looked like it was half coming out of a tent, which was, we've never seen anything quite like that at a haunt. So I have to give them some points for that. There were some interesting little touches here and there. Some of the people were funny, and Freddy Jason guy, he was funny too. He said he killed Freddy and Jason, so that's how he looked the way he did, which was pretty funny overall. The thing about The Keep, really, although we were entertained, if I really think about it, the value, unfortunately, is just not there. It's $17 for a 5-minute haunt. That's not a lot of time, and that is quite a bit of money for that. So for that reason, primarily, although I thought it was funny and sort of tongue-in-cheek, and I enjoyed some of the scenes, I'm going to have to give it a 2. It is somewhat below average because of that price. It can't compete with other haunts in a similar price range. It just can't. So it's charging a little bit too much for that. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5.